This video is brought to you by...
Man, we ain't hard to find, man. We downtown Baltimore, man. The heart of downtown, man. 215 West Saratoga Street, man. Come on through, man. Show some love, man. Yeah, you can't miss us. We out on the block with it. We right between Park Avenue and Howard Street, man. Come on through. Until you out of towners, man, you want to get with us, man. Come on through. Put this cool green on. Let everybody know, man, y'all with the city, man, that y'all riding with us, man, that y'all for us, man. Y'all support what we got going on down here, man. Because this right here, man, it's going worldwide, and it's coming straight out of Baltimore, and it's going to be bigger than Ralph Lauren real soon, man. It's coming straight out the city, man, and it's this what it is. And once you put it on, you're going to see what I'm talking about, man. This the real deal. Come on down, man. If you can't come through and shop with us online. Go online right now, man. CoolGreenClothing.com and shop with us, man.
What's going on, YouTube fam? This your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For all the day one fam, welcome back. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. Y'all already know it's all love. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Let me give y'all a little disclaimer. This case hasn't made it all the way through trial yet. This a requested video, and Shorty is innocent until proven otherwise. Let's get right into the story. Infatuation. That's a word that's slept on when it comes to relationships. The step that comes before love. When you are feeling a person's vibe so much, you want to be around them day in and day out. And if y'all do decide to make it official, some people's feelings just grow stronger and stronger. My great grandmother used to laugh at me all the time when I was like 21 and dating. I'd be like, Granny, I'm feeling this girl. I think I'm gonna focus on this because it's love. She would quickly correct me and say, you only knew her for a few months. You're not in love, you are in lust or just infatuated. And when I think back about it, she was absolutely right. But of course, when you are digging a person and it's fresh, we are not trying to hear that at all. You want to go with your move and how you feel at the time. But the key point is making sure the feeling is mutual. People get into relationships for different reasons. Some might really like you, others are just passing time. Then you got the ones that's just rocking with you because they don't have any more options until something better comes along. I know that sounds cruddy, but we all know people like that. The dangerous part is that if someone gets involved quick with feelings, cutting them off might not be so easy. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will be discussing the case of two young men who was feeling the same girl in a fatal run-in. According to sources, back in 2021, a young 19-year-old man named Josiah Neal was seeing a young lady we will call D. The two were official, and Josiah seemed to be vibing with her heavy. But of course, at that age, for whatever reasons, the relationship only lasted for 6 months. Josiah felt as though it was real love, and he wanted D back. He would call her and text her for another chance, but the young lady seemed as though she was done. Not long after, D started seeing another young man. At the time, 21-year-old Tayshawn David. Josiah wasn't feeling that at all and didn't take it lightly. At this point, it was clear D was headed into another relationship with Tayshawn, and the two were really feeling each other. At just 19 years old, you would think Josiah would just keep it moving on to the next. But he wanted what he wanted, and he wanted D back. The young lady had an apartment in the 5100 block of Curtis Avenue and Curtis Bay. And on October 15th, 2021, Josiah will make a decision that changed everything for all three of the young people involved. Allegedly, earlier that day, he would text D to try to reconcile the relationship, but the young lady didn't respond because she was with Tayshawn at the time. After receiving a few more messages, she hit Josiah back, in which she stated she couldn't talk. This is where, allegedly, the young man became furious, and Josiah texted back, "I'm gonna get rid of him." Not thinking anything about it, the new couple just continued with their day. But that night, things would come to a head. D and Tayshawn were in the apartment in the bed, not knowing someone was lurking. According to sources, Josiah was across the street from her building, but could see into her room from where he was standing. After seeing his ex in bed with another man, allegedly, the young man snapped, went up the apartment's fire escape, pushed open the young lady's window, and started letting off shots at the bed. Her and Tayshawn were laying in. Tayshawn realized he was hit and jumped up to run to the bathroom for cover, but not before allegedly grabbing his own blick and returning fire. But Josiah had already ran out. BPD was called to the apartment soon after to find 21-year-old Tayshawn laying in the bathroom, unfortunately already gone from his wounds. D was not hit at all. It was about 10:30 p.m. As shell casings were recovered, detectives looked around for other evidence and determined it was a cut and dry motive, a jealous ex-boyfriend who didn't want to see the young lady with anybody else. Later that night, BPD tracked Josiah down to Timonium, Maryland, and he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, attempt, home invasion, conspiracy to commit murder, and also handgun violations. While awaiting trial, Josiah's bail was denied, and prosecutors informed his attorney they had footage showing the young man watching what was going on in his ex's bedroom with Tayshawn for over 7 minutes, and when he allegedly saw them getting ready to be intimate, he made his move. But Josiah's attorney argued the young man had certain learning and mental issues that wasn't addressed, and he was scared a hit would be put out on him while in jail. His lawyer then requested he be moved to protective custody. In May of this year, Josiah was offered a plea deal, a life in prison, in which him and his attorney turned down. At this time, Josiah is still awaiting trial and is innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to Tayshawn. I send my deepest prayers and condolences to his family. This is a sad situation all around. 3 young lives changed forever. As far as Tayshawn, he didn't do nothing wrong. He lost his life for being a young man and liking a girl. If Josiah did make a decision like this off of 6 months of a relationship, that's crazy. That's not love. In 6 months, you barely know a person. Now he was facing the rest of his life in prison. More of this story, don't confuse infatuation for love. If someone lets you go, move on. It's a lot of people out here. It might be hard at first, but you can definitely shake back. Don't take out your anger on the next man or woman who doesn't even know y'all or the history of the relationship, because you are trying to prevent them from moving on. But if you get life in prison, they gonna be gone anyway. So don't crash out for love. Man, crazy story. You feel me? At the end of the day, man, like I said, Josiah is innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to the young man, Tayshawn. I send my prayers to his family. That's a tough situation. You know, they tried to paint it out like a love triangle, but I don't think it's that. Allegedly, they trying to say that was his ex. That was Josiah's ex. So obviously the young lady was over him and she was moving on into another relationship. And sometimes, unfortunately, people can't handle that, man. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. This your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.